Hello and welcome back to Pokemon Scarlet. I don't know what my computer is doing, but apparently since I streamed recently, it's decided that I'm using a different encoder? And I don't know if this is the same one that I've been using the entire time, because I didn't change it. My computer did automatically because I streamed recently. I don't know if this is gonna look the same, but no, that's cool. It's fine actually. Give me a second. I have to fix the audio again because I had to restart because I had to. I bet I'm gonna have to. No, okay. It's functioning. Don't know what that was all about. I don't know if I'm even using the same thing, and clearly I'm going to have to change the one for my stream, even though I just streamed using it. So it should be the right one. I've forgotten all the buttons. Right, this is what I was doing. Anyways, that was fucking nonsense, and it doesn't make any sense. Oh, that's interesting. 2 fire and 2 bug. 3 bug right next to each other. 2 fairy. Jesus. Okay. I don't even know what I was gonna go for next. Let me get my list out. Oh, I think I'm going for Brassius and Mela next, then. If they're still on the map, then they're my next targets. I just don't know. I don't know why it does this sometimes. It's just like, the thing that was functioning just yesterday now no longer is because I've decided to do something. Yeah, I should have taken on Brassius last time, actually. Instead of doing the... No, wrong button. So I have not played this in a while. I've been doing other things. Okay, Brassius and Mela are next. So, did I ever make it to Artisan? It's looking like I didn't, which sucks a lot. Can't call a flying taxi here. You can call a flying taxi from basically anywhere, but you can't call a flying taxi to the school. Sorry, that was... It occurs to me that was a water bottle. It's probably very loud. I can't call a flying taxi. Fuck you. I can call it literally anywhere else, even when I'm underground in a tunnel. But the idea that you might want to call it while you're in the school, too much to bear. Okay, I'm sitting at a weird angle. I don't like starting off videos frustrated, but... Like, I don't even really know what an encoder does, and like, you know, I feel like, no, that's a problem with the game. That can't be something caused by encoder issues. Because the game itself is doing that, right? So I'm gonna be facing Brassius, and I'm also gonna be facing Mela. They don't really have any overlap in types that are strong against them, which sucks, but oh well. Now, Brassius, it is fire. So I want to get on Koraidon. Let's look at my boxes. Also, because it's a lower level, so everything I've got on me right now is... In fact, I might keep... I'm gonna keep him, in fact, in a box until I get there. Brittany's a poison type. That'll be good. Because that's right at the level that I want to be for Brassius. Alright, I've got Juno. I forgot about that. Is Psychic good against grass? I think it might be, right? What do I have? Really. So it's Bug, it's Psychic, and it's Fire. Where's my starter? Apple's right at the level 2. So, okay, I'll bring him out during the fight. Him? Her. Oh, aren't female starters, like, relatively rare? I want to bring out Bouncy, because I've actually never used one before. Larvest is way too high level. I can put that back. And switch it out with what? Oh, you're a fire type. But Norman's too high level. Astley, I forgot about you. You're technically you're a bug type, but you're way too high level. Consob's gonna level up way too much, and in fact, so might Hindenburg, but I need at least one strong Pokemon while I'm going through here to, I might take Clackety. I want to use mostly new Pokemon, but it's kind of hard to do. Right, and I've got Acme. I could bring Acme because it's a flying type, but it's level 20. I'm gonna bring Herba out. And then what else could I bring? Billiam. I forgot that that's what I named you. Puddle Jumper is technically a bug type, but I don't want to try it. Maybe I'll bring Glock along. I'll bring Glock along just for the level ups. I think I'm probably going to switch it out with Rage Face, because Rage Face is kind of perfect for, I should maybe set Brassius as a... Okay. Thank you. No, that's Tulip. I know her name. Brassius, nope. Well, I mean, technically, it would have been fine to set that. Alright. Now, I actually want to fly here. Which I believe this is the area with all of the rock types. So having Hindenburg out first, maybe not ideal. Oh god, I've already been recording for 7 minutes. Sorry. There's just gonna be, you know, amount of fucking men. I'm sorry, Koraidon. I did not mean to smash your face directly into the... Jesus. Actually... Oh. Yeah, you. I can fight you. Your character walks so slow. No, I forgot. I have to... This isn't a game where you can turn on run automatically, which is why my brain was like, why do I walk so slow? Oh shit. Well... We'll see what moves it learns on the way up to level 15. Because I don't really know how useful Kricketune is, to be honest. The Elements cry to resonate in the hollow of its belly. It produces a captivating sound. Great. Wonderful. And Fury Cutter, that's a decent move, I think. So I guess it depends on if Vivillon or... You're a weird looking young goose. Are you paler than normal? Let me check. Actually, I could have checked with the automatic battler. Well, I could have checked with the automatic battler if I remembered what button it was. I don't. Yeah. That's your mistake, young goose. Thinking you can hit a ghost type. Are Pokemon aware of types? I feel like they're not, right? Because in this game, they just sort of select moves randomly. I'm gonna fight this Makihita first. That's a steel type. It's probably a 1-star because I'm really early on in the game. I'm probably gonna just fly back up to that place, but it never hurts to have experience candies on hand. Yeah. Yeah, what were you thinking trying to punch a bull? Hello. Don't come over here. I don't want to fight you. Oh, Brittany learned how to bite. Fierce Swipes is a good move. I don't know which Pokemon this is. Oh, Brittany. Wonderful. Yes, I actually want you to learn that over Scratch. So yeah, that's a steel type raid. Which means that my starter can probably handle this pretty well. Steel type Spoink, weird choice. Just like to exist as a steel type Spoink. But I mean, I can't prevent you from doing that. Challenge alone. I've done a couple of terror raids with my brother. His channel's Bam Bam Slam. He's the one that I did the first 2 episodes of this with. And I gotta say, the even the local, not even just the online, but like the local. Well, I guess it's technically still online because you're not allowed to. You're not allowed to just do the raids locally. You actually have to like send the request through online, which is ridiculous. It's absurd. But yeah, it really doesn't function too well. But again, these don't quite function correctly, I feel like. I feel like things happen at weird times. Okay. Excellent. Oh, that did fucking nothing. That's Incinerate did fucking nothing. What star was this raid again? I didn't actually look. I just assumed it would be... Okay, I can't do nothing to him, but he can't do nothing to me either, so... Oh good, I'm not confused anymore. Wonderful news. Okay. He's faster than me, so... Oh god. Because Spoink is constantly moving up and down, the background is also constantly moving up and down, whereas usually it's just like a static-ish shot of their face and they move a little bit, but now it's just, it's real bad. Spoink is a bad Pokemon to have. I think I'm gonna cheer. Go all out on these next attacks, because like, we are so slow. Who fucking put it to sleep? Spoink is fast asleep. People are still pretty injured actually, so I'm gonna cheer for them to heal up. So I think that'll also heal me. Oh, Spoink is awake now? I feel like I look away from the screen for like a millisecond in these battles and things have just... Okay, people are doing fine. No, they're not. That didn't heal a lot. That healed like nothing. That healed nothing. This must be a much higher star raid than I was expecting. Yeah, I'm gonna terrestrialize you fucking with me. I'm 11 minutes in. I can swear now. I mean, not that the YouTube algorithm has ever been particularly kind to me. I've only got 21 subscribers, but like, you know, I feel like... God, could you stop confusing me, actually? Because this is gonna hit me, I bet. Oh, no! Thank God! I don't know if anybody's fainted yet. No, okay, that Drifloon has in fact fainted. Alright, you Drifloon. Okay, could you quit it? Apparently it's also hitting other Pokemon, but what the fuck is that thing you just did? Spoink? Once again, I looked at the side of the screen to see how my allies were doing. Is it using moves without, like, acknowledging that it's using the moves, except when it's acknowledging that it's using the moves on me? Is that what's happening here? Shit. I forgot that when you faint, you lose your terrestrialization. I bet you don't get it back. Yeah, did you just do a flip? Oh, I think Spoink usually does flips, but, sorry, that just hit my headphones, but because of, you know what I should have done instead of what I'm doing here, which is stupid? I should have done round. I literally have a move that gets, it's not very effective though, but it gets more powerful the more I use it. Why didn't I use round from the start? Okay, we might beat this raid. This raid is hard. It must have not been a 1-star like I thought. You're awake already. Okay. I see. I don't need a Spoink, and I particularly don't need a Steel-type Spoink. I mean, that was a tough battle, but I don't think it was because it was a steel type specifically. Okay. Oh, yeah, I got an experience candy medium. That must have been a 2-star rate or something. Like, there has to be a reason why it was so difficult. Because, like, I had a terastallized Pokemon and the stab bonus. So, like, there's no reason it should have sucked that much. Okay. Oh, fuck. That was a mistake. Also, okay, no, I was about to go on a rant. Not a rant, but I was about to, like, point something out. But as it turns out, I was wrong. I was gonna say, it feels like a lot of moves in this game have less PP than they did in previous games. And I was going to point to the move Gust, which only had 15. But no, I'm just a fool. A buffoon. Oh, that's the water-type Jigglypuff. I believe that Jigglypuff is always a water type. I've never encountered it not being a water type, and I've encountered it like a lot of times in my other playthrough. Yeah, of course it failed. Fake Out's a move that only works if you hit on the very first attack in battle. Okay, could you just fucking hit it? Just like hit it with your attack. It hadn't even sand attacked before, I think. Right? Like it just used... Maybe it did. Maybe I do have lowered accuracy and that's why I wasn't hitting. Apparently I'm not paying attention to fucking anything right now. Okay, now it's level 15 and I don't want to use it, is the concern. Because 15's like the level. You know? Well, actually, it's 16, 17, so he's got another level to go. Thank you. Defeated 5. Once I defeat 6... okay. You weren't still ready to battle, right? Did your head just snap weirdly? It probably did. I just wasn't looking. I'm gonna put Herba out. Herba can also basically only fight the Makihita here. Oh shit. Hello. Alright, you don't have very good moves. Yeah, I don't want to fight you, because that guy, if I recall correctly... Oh? Ah, I've already fought you. Okay. I thought that I still needed to fight the tough trainer, and that was going to be my 6th. Then who the hell have I not fought? No, it's fine. It's fine. It's not super effective because I'm also a psychic type as well as a steel type. Yeah, I like the little Arbor Mystica design on the back. I don't know if in previous generations, if Bronzor has ever had anything on its back. I would be interested to see that, like, to see if that's just, if that's almost a regional variant at that point, because, like, you know, it's, level 9 Glock is evolving, yeah. That's Glock's Pokeball, in case you're wondering, that is hovering over his head, because, this game did not get enough time. Spupa. Hello, friend. I love square pupils. I love square eyes. They're so cute. If Rufflet attacks this Pokemon by pecking at it, it will retaliate with its sharp fur and poisonous black powder. Yep, Glock still, so far, good name. Glock learned to protect. I'm so glad. Gimme Ghoul. Hi, Gimme Ghoul. Bye, Gimme Ghoul. Gimme Ghoul points. Love those. I love those little freaks. I've already fought you. Who the hell have I not fought then? Okay. That's a dragon type raid. Dragon type raid. Okay, what's nearby? I am nowhere close to Artisan. But I bet if I go down there... No, it's not looking like there's a way back up. But you know what? I'm gonna go and check at it. I'm gonna go and check out this dragon raid anyways. There are 2 Gimmighoul here. Now, apparently these spawn more frequently around, like, basically man-made ruins. Which is why if you go to ruins, you'll find those. You'll also usually, not usually, but sometimes find Tinkatink and their ilk. A dragon from Mantis. Interesting. Do I have any good hang on. 1 star. 1 star, just making sure. Do you have any good fairy types? Are you a good fairy type at this point? Probably not, right? You probably kind of are a little bit cringe and fail. I don't even have like a Cyclizar to have a dragon type myself. You got fairy stuff. A Flittle. Oh, but you're a psychic, Terra. My psychic Terra, and that kind of sucks a little bit. I mean, I don't mean to call Juno cringe and fail, but at this moment, this specific Juno, it's a little bit cringe, a little bit fail. Ah, right. None of my fairy types are strong. You know what? I'm just gonna go in with Juno and see what becomes of it. You know, if I fail this raid, I fail this raid. But if I succeed, I might have enough experience candies so that I can just run all the way to Artisan and not worry about fighting Pokemon on the way. Because most of these guys are going in the box forever. I love seeing the kids with the fucking helmets. Because, like, you know that kid thinks that they are so cool. Okay. Fairy Wind first thing. Let's just see how this does. Okay. Great. Oh, I got a crit, and I think that... Did that benefit everybody else? Was it like a little boost? I love Tinkatink and all of its evolutions. They're just so good. I think I'm still the one that's doing the most damage, which is maybe why this Mantis is. I love so much the Dragon Terra Crystal. Like a lot of the Dragon Terra Crown, like a lot of the Terra Crowns rather in general, look a little silly. But the Dragon one and the Fairy one, top notch. And the Psychic one, Psychic is I think probably my favorite. Great, I'm not gonna catch it. But yeah, the Dragon Terra is just, it's my favorite. Like, the electric one is cute, but I feel like they all kind of, they're really goofy looking. They're really goofy looking, and I feel like in the other games, the gimmick is typically something that makes you look cooler. You know? It's a cool thing that your character would, like, want to show off. Like, hey, look at me, I can do Z moves. Look at my Inteleon. He's 60 feet tall now. You know? Mega Evolution was cool looking, but it's kind of... I know why they aren't bringing back Megas. Because they wrote themselves into a fucking corner with the lore that they decided to put in. It's like, if you didn't want people to make, like, the edgy, oh, Pokemon fights or animal abuse things, then maybe you shouldn't have written that lore. for Mega Evolution. Like, they're still stupid and wrong. But like... but like, you specifically wrote that lore in. And now you don't really feel like you can go back to Megas because of it. And it's like, oh, you're level 17 now. That was more experience than you required. So that's disappointing. I'm gonna get rid of Lear. So I guess we're gonna see Brittany evolve? Are we? No! Brittany still has not evolved. Okay. Maybe stick to the experience candy smalls. I'm gonna give them one at a time. You're a bug type. It should not take this much experience candy to level you up a little. There we are. Show me what you look like. Actually, I think it's a thing that... So... There was an event pavilion called the Fancy Pavilion, I believe. And it was... You could only get it in this one event that was like a timed thing. And so now you can't get any. Except... every single pavilion in Paldea. All of the pavilion in Paldea are the fancy pattern pavilion. So the patterns on this Pokemon depend on the climate and topology of the land it was born in. This form is from a mysterious land, which again is a little weird. Because like, all the pavilion in Paldea are fancy form. So it's not really all that... I'm not going to use Protect ever. It's not really that mysterious, like, because all of them in this region have that form, have that pattern. They're in Psybeam. Wonderful. So it makes you wonder. You can learn Absorb? I guess it's better than Growl. I was not expecting that. Okay. So yeah, like I said, you get a bunch of experience candies. Sorry, TM machine. Jesus. Hit the wrong button. Yeah, now I can just run straight to Artisan. I don't have to care. You know what kind of sucks about Shrootle? Oh, that's another type that's good. It's flying. Did I say that? I feel like I didn't say that. But then I was considering Acme, but I didn't, like, say out loud. But you all know how Pokemon works. You all know your type advantages. You're smart. I believe that about you. Oh god. That could have ended so badly. It didn't, but it could have. Alright, so I want to go this way. I think this is the way to Artisan. I didn't look at that sign, and oh, Jesus Christ, and I'm not going to. You're gonna give me sandwich ingredients, so I'll talk to you. Goodbye, Makihita. Did that Makihita decide to... Okay, so I've clearly already been here. Oh, right. Actually, I think I'm approaching the place, aren't I? Where the Titan was. Aren't I? I feel like... Okay, hang on. I feel like I remember this. I talked to that artist because she had something to say, didn't she, about it? Yes! So I'm actually close to catching my second Titan. Shit. I was not expecting that, actually. Okay. No, that's not it. Because it'll be a static encounter in the place I originally found it. I don't know if that means it'll be on the rock face. I feel like it was here, right? Here adjacent? Maybe not. Maybe I'm a liar. Okay, because there's 2 of them there. I feel like 3 of them. It's a lot of them. Oh, hi, Brookity. Don't try and fight me. Okay. Whatever. I'm just gonna continue on my way to Artisan. And then I think maybe between this episode and next, I might like Google where I'm supposed to go to catch that crab. Because I'll be hopefully bringing on a decent number of water types. Which means, you know, they'll be low enough level that I can probably catch the Titan. No fresh-faced kid is gonna beat me. Are you sure about that? My Shroodle is level 17. Just so you're aware of what you're going up against. Yeah. I didn't even fucking do anything for you to pay me back for, man. Just doing payback on me? Oh, I was hoping I forgot. Yeah, I'm not even doing anything for you to pay me back for. Why did it do more damage before I hit it than after? That was weird, right? Or have I completely forgotten how that move works? Yeah, I'm gonna switch to what? What am I gonna switch to? Murkrow is... I actually think Brittany might be the best Pokemon to deal with it. Yeah. Because you're still pretty cringe and fail, I'm gonna be honest, buddy. I don't know, okay. I don't know why I keep saying that. I don't know what it is with me and the phrase cringe and fail lately. I can't even get a good look at them. They're so fucking weird. The proportions are so fucking weird. Why do you look like that, Shroodle? Anyways. Acid Spray can down special defense, which will make the next Acid Spray stronger, I guess. Yeah, shut up, Murkrow. I was thinking about how best to kill you. Calm down. I should actually close this water bottle. Cause I know me. I'm going to somehow... I put it far away from anywhere I can reach, but I know me well enough to know I will knock that down somehow. I don't know when, I don't know how, I don't know what it'll knock it onto, but I know I will knock it over somehow during this recording session. Because I'm me. Yeah. That's how you battle. I'm sure you'll be able to find your treasure. Yeah. And give me your lunch money, nerd. No matter how old you get, having new life experiences is always a treasure. Yeah. Hello. I love Knackley and Knacklesack and the other thing it evolves into, whose name I don't remember. But yes, I have unfortunately had its third evolution spoiled by this point. You know. I guess it's understandable. I'm completing this game so much later than everybody else did. You know. It's only fair that, like, at this point, people are like, yeah, I can definitely just, like, say spoilers, and it's fine. And it's like, you know what? It is, because it's on me that it took me this long to finish it. I don't know what the deal is between Psychic and Fairy. Okay. It just does it. Man, so another game that's actually, it's coming out. When is it coming out? It was in fact, the proper release date was confirmed like today by the dev in the Discord. And I looked at it and I did not take in the actual information that it was attempting to convey to me. So let me just go and find it, but this week or beginning of next week is Research Story, coming out into early access. So let me just check. Yeah, February 20th. No, February 20th at 5 p.m. PST. I actually don't know what PST is. Battle really good. Oh, thanks. Thanks, kid. Well, don't look so sad. You were always going to lose. When someone says something that gets your attention, you just gotta talk to them, right? Yeah. Anyways. So, this channel's gonna get real busy, I feel like. Now, it's coming... That was funny. It's coming out into early access, and apparently there's only about, like... Only, but, you know... Only in terms of me making videos on it. 20 hours of content in the early access release. And the thing is, there's going to be another... In June... Oh, don't disappear, Squawkabilly, I want to catch you. So there is going to be another... What was that shadow doing? I want to catch both the Oricorio and the Squawkabilly. Okay, Squawkabilly first. But Oricorio is a fire type one. All Squawkabilly are the same type. But yeah, so also in June, the It's a Wonderful Life remake comes out, and I really want to play that. So I'm actually kind of happy that there's not like... Oh, okay. Not like a million billion hours of content in the early access, because it will mean that I'm freed up on Farming Sims. Oh, right. I'm freed up on Farming Sim for when it comes out. Because I really want to play it, even though I'm... So I play Farming Sims kind of like a dating simulator, purely because if I don't have like an end goal, then at some point I just like stop playing and like I start to hate it. So like, cause I will play so fucking much of a game. And I like to make my end goal. Oh, that's real good. He moves after the target. Okay. I'm not gonna do that because I like my Pokemon to be speedy. But yeah, it's like, but I'm already also doing Coral Island, so it's just like, okay, I guess I'll just be doing farming sims for the foreseeable future. Yeah, so they're all normal flying, but they have different plumage types and different descriptions. The largest of their flocks can contain more than 50 individuals. They fly around towns and forests searching for food and making a racket. Name will be... There's probably not enough room for me to say Grease Lightning, so I don't know. What's another song from Grease? Just while I'm here. Grease soundtrack. Songs in order. You know what? This one's a female. I'm gonna name it Sandy. I haven't watched Grease in so long. I'm assuming Sandy is the song about the main female love interest. So I'm gonna name her Sandy. It's what she deserves. Yeah, you can see it there. I don't like that the picture is exclusively of the green Squawkabilly. I feel like if you're gonna have a gimmick Pokemon whose gimmick is that it's 4 different types and there's like all these different like flock things, you would think that the image would be of the 4 different plumage colors. Right? Because there's like, what? There's green, there's blue, there's yellow, and I think there's white? Or black? It's one of those 2, and I don't remember which. This is a cannery. This is like produce and stuff. I haven't actually really done a picnic, but at some point I'll be doing streams of me shiny hunting in this game, so I want to have picnic stuff, because I don't know if any of this stuff actually has anything to do with that. I don't really know how the picnic mechanic works. I just know I want to have... Oh. Right, and you can't buy these in bulk, which is fucking stupid. I'm just gonna come out and say it. Use cash. No, I probably don't actually need to buy this. It's probably actually fine. 15 pickles. I don't even like those. Oh, damn, interesting. Now, I'm a person who enjoys, like, disgustingly sweet food, so I probably would not even, like, recognize a cherry tomato as being sweet. Like, sometimes people will describe a food as sweet, and then I'll put it in my mouth, and I'm like, I suppose this is sweet. Cheese? I have 12 cheese. I don't need any more of that. Oh, and these are picks and stuff. It's easy to grab by the ears. An Eevee pick. Yeah, I don't really care about the picks. I haven't actually, like, had a picnic because I don't really want to... You're so crisp. I love Florges. But also, why are you so... Hi. Why are you so small? I've always imagined Florges as being, like, you know... If you put it next to, like... I don't run out of energy because I have a giant lizard dog to do all my running for me. I told my girlfriend, clear as day, let's meet at the weird sculpture. What's taking her so long? Look at the conflict on the Sunflora's face. What could the artist have been feeling? Well, if maybe your textbooks would get out of the way, I could fucking tell you what I think. That's something that I really don't like. I mean, there are tons of Sunflora all around here, so it doesn't really matter. When the spring winds start to blow, sun can come riding in on them. I realize now that I'm pretty sure I just started a thought, and now I don't remember what that thought is, and I'm sorry. Just notice things you didn't before. Yeah, oh right, picnics. I don't actually want to do picnics because I'm not going to look up, like, what egg groups all my Pokemon were in to make sure that it looks calm. To make sure that they don't produce eggs, which I then, like, don't know what to do with. Son of Artisan's famous hedge maze. Now, you can apparently just cheat. I'm not going to do that when it comes time to go in there. There's nothing interesting at the center. Friend said we'd meet up at the weird sculpture. That hardly narrows it down. These two? Just a prediction. Not gonna last. Not gonna last. He sounds like an asshole. Yes, I'm aware of what a gym building looks like. I've fought one before. You know what? I'm probably actually just gonna name all of my Squawkabilly after songs from Greece, to be honest. It just occurred to me. Brassy sure is unbelievable. You're so right. I cannot believe they gave the gym, like the grass type gym leader of this region, a fucking thorn whip. Oh, hang on. I think I'm talking too loud. So let me turn myself down a little. Violently. So wild that we ended up randomly visiting the same gym at the same time. Again. What a weird coincidence. I swear I'm not just sneaking ahead of you so I can lie in wait and go, oh wow, weird, might as well battle now that you're here. No, seriously, look, to prove it, I won't even challenge you to battle this time. Much as I'd like to. Look at you and your Pokemon, they've definitely gotten stronger since last time. Add these to the mix and you'll be 100% set to go, no problem. Thanks. Cheering for you, they'll train like maybe 20 Pokemon or so when you challenge the gym. Thanks, Nimona. Night-night, Shroomish. I fucking love Shroomish. If you're not a fan of Shroomish, I'm not a fan of yours. When I took on this gym with my quacks, I got destroyed by one of my Prowleth, right? Probably. Lots of students passing through here these days as the treasure hunt started. Sure has. Speaking of, let's start this gym challenge. Here. Now, in order to face gym leader, yep. Sunflora hide and seek, yep. We all saw this in the trailer. We know what this is. Artwork made by the people here is largely inspired by nature and the sun that nurtures it. Since Sunflora embodied these concepts, we try to gather them and take good care of them. Job today is to find the Sunflora located throughout Artisan. Yeah, we all know what a Sunflora looks like. I don't know why they feel the need to tell us this. Like what Sunflora look like? There are multiple statues of them in the city. Yeah. Oh. My dad and stepmom are home from bowling. I don't know why they go bowling. They don't even seem to enjoy it. Like, they say it's to talk to people, but like, you know, there are plenty of things you can do to talk to people. They have interests, hobbies. Join like a knitting club or like one of those like airplane model building clubs. Instead of going to bowling. Right, I was supposed to go to Sunflora Lawn. I just got on Koraidon and started walking. That's not what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to go to the Sunflora place. Which is right here. Yep. Great, thanks. Sunflora ready. Gym test has begun once you found 10. Great. Yeah, once again, why did they tell us what Sunflora looked like? They're literally all over, like, the top screen. It's not like it was a secret that, like, oh, you might not have seen a Sunflora before. You get back here, you fucker. This is the one that's gonna fight me, I think. I seem to recall one of them being aggressive. Am I not catching it? For a reason? Okay. That was weird. Yeah, this is the aggressive one. Hi, Sunflora. Oh, can you hear that? It's raining. Oh. I don't have any good moves on this motherfucker. Okay. I probably can't catch this Sunflora, can I? I typically don't like to go for, second evolutions anyways, but I think you can't even catch this one because you have to return it because it belongs to the city or whatever. I don't think they'd be able to tell the difference, to be honest. All Sunflora look the same. I don't even think they have a gender difference. So they couldn't be like, oh, we're missing one of the female Sunflora. Because they're flowers. Although I guess with them being Pokemon and all, they're both flowers and, you know, animals. Oh my god, could you stop with the healing shit? Just fucking quit it, man. Jesus. Also, as much as it's fun to, like, constantly have a Leech Seed going when you're doing it, when you're trying to beat a Sunflora that you know you're gonna win, and it's just one fucking Sunflora. It's just, that's not a hard battle, it's just annoying. Okay. This is my third Sunflora. What are these fucking... All the UI elements make it kinda hard to see. Oh, there's another Sunflora here. Hi. There's probably a bunch in the hedge maze, if I recall correctly. And there's one there too. Yeah, they're not hard to find. I mean, this is the second gym, so if you were expecting something interesting to do, why? Oh, hi, kid. There's a windmill here. There sure is. it's funny because there's all the statues of Sunflora. In fact, I think, yeah, on the other end of this bend, have that little pop underneath them. So I think that Sunflora was pretending to be a statue. Which is, you know, pretty high-level deception for a plant. I say that, but then there's Pseudo-Wudo, who some people still believe is a fucking grass type. I have heard, like, way too many people who, like, know things about Pokemon and are dedicated Pokemon YouTubers being like, Pseudo-Wudo's not a grass. No! It's never been a fucking grass type. That's literally in its name. Another dead end, I'm so lost. It's literally its name. Pseudo-Wood. Come on now. I am gonna cheat now, because I don't want to walk all the way around. You actually found your way here. Yeah, thanks to my lizard dog. Almost no one ever makes it this far, so I decided to make it in my secret base. Yeah. He says that there's nothing actually interesting here. Nothing at all, except for this guy. But you don't have to, like, come here. There's more than 10 Sunflora. So it's not like you had to come here to find the last Sunflora. Oh. Too bad. Better catch yourself a Cyclizar. Not that it'll ever be as cool as my lizard dog, but you can have one of your own. Oh, Poison Tail is good. I might try to teach that to Brittany. I didn't want to walk all the way around. That's how I was like, I'm not going to cheat, and then immediately started cheating because I had to walk around a couple of things. Don't know how you all got through that, but I'm happy for you. Yeah, like I said, it's not hard. I took like 10 steps and found 10 Sunflora. You can apparently retake gym challenges to what? To what? To, I think you get something if you redo them and they're slightly harder, but like, come on. Now, I understand why her jacket is glossy. Why is her shirt glossy? Is her shirt also made of, like, is it made of latex? Is it made of leather? Because, like, it makes sense. The jacket kind of looks like it might be leather. Although, it's probably, like, a cotton blazer because she's at work and not a squawkabilly. But, like, you know. Yeah, you can do it again. It'll be slightly harder. There's no point, I don't think. I think you get something, but, like, I don't know if it's worth it. You know, I'm gonna put Brittany up front. I want her to evolve, to be honest. Now, you know what? I'll bring out Brittany for Pseudo-Wudo. I actually don't know. Where else am I gonna use a poison type? I also want to consider that. Because I want her to evolve. And I want to use her evolved form. But, like, where else am I going to use a poison type? Because Tulip's super effective against poison, obviously. That's a steel type. She's fighting. That's ghost, that's ice, that's a dragon type. Ah, the fairy crew base. The fairy crew, I'm gonna use Brittany again. For sure, I'm gonna use Brittany again. Wow, it's already an hour in. Okay, well, I guess we'll do Mela next time. I was hoping I could get them both done today, but I know I did a little bit of fucking around. Well, it'll be today for me. Oh, my device manager is still open. From when I was fucking around with drivers earlier. Close it. Close it, please. Why do I have to tell you to close the window? Why do I have to tell you to close the window that way? Anyways, Greetings, Challenger. This man. Zoom in on his crotch. You know what we were here for. We're here for the fact that you gave the grass-type gym leader a fucking thorn whip. You did well to come this far. I am Brassius, an artist specializing in grass-type Pokemon. I'm also the gym leader here at the Artisan Gym. I was observing your gym test from atop the windmill, you know. The perception you displayed in finding Sunflora was truly... Well, how shall I describe it? Yes, it was truly avant-garde. He's only saying this because he hasn't slept in 3 weeks and he's forgotten what art is. I only pray that you might demonstrate that eye for beauty in our battle as well. After talk, we must begin creating our collaborative work of art. Yep, sure, whatever, Brassius. Now, once again, this is one of the first stops on the gym test. Like, you could have either gone for Katie or him. I went for Katie because she was lower level, but... So he's not going to be a challenge. Hello. Art is creation and destruction. Struggle, else your defeat will nourish my Pokemon. Thank you, Gracias. Although I say, you know, he's a first stop. He shouldn't be that difficult. And then I got my ass handed to me by Gukomo. Oh god, not this again. Not this shit again. Come on. And it's a steel type, so it's not like you're gonna do anything. But like, come on, don't fucking... None of that sleeping powder shit. Oh. Confusion is not super effective. Well, okay. So that was stupid. Oh good, I avoided the attack. Let me confuse Ryu. Oh. You have own tempo. Bastard. Well, that sort of ruins my ideas. I guess I'll send out my Kricketans. I like Kricketans cry. I know it's become kind of a meme. Yeah, I know it's become kind of a meme, but I fucking love Kricketans cry. And you know what? I love all of the cries, basically, of Pokemon that I have heard in this generation. They're all so fucking good. Yeah, I think Mega Drain is special attack, so that's why I did Struggle Bug first. And from now on, I'm just gonna Fury Cutter. I'm just gonna Fury Cutter and see what happens. Great. Great first move. I forgot what the next thing he's got is. Is it a dollar? Small Live. Okay, it's not even the evolved form, it's a Small Live. Little guy. Little guy. Goodbye, Small Live. I'm gonna bring out Brittany for this pseudo-ludo of his. Gyro Ball. I have no fucking clue what this move does. It's Steel Move. So the user is in the target. Ooh. Okay. Oh. I didn't realize that that's what that did. To be honest and frank. I could have used that in instead of fucking Spoink, because I think he's mostly got the same moves as it. Fuck that fucking Spoink. We're all so excited. Man, these fights. This is promise, yes, let us lead this artistic endeavor to its conclusion at once. I hope you guys are enjoying the music. I really wish I could. Yeah, look at that. You telling me you think that's a grass type? What is wrong with you? I'm gonna try and Poison Fang it first. Allow me to touch this workup slightly. Double color, truly Ludo. It's fine. I've come to accept the crowns and their stupid looks. At times, art becomes a race against the clock. Let us increase the pace. I'm looking at my over in the corner. As he's just sitting there talking about art, I'm like, I'm gonna terrestrialize. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. I've come to accept the crowns. I don't hate them as vividly as I did the first time I saw them, but they're pretty silly looking. Like, okay, this crown might look interesting if it wasn't on Brittany. You know? Alright, is it gonna poison you? It did, thank God. I actually don't know if rock types can be poisoned. Like, I don't know a lot about the meta of stuff like that. So I don't know if, like... I'm gonna acid spray. My last move, I'm gonna acid spray you. Wonderful. Don't pull out your hair, Brassius. That must have taken your hairstylist so much time, and you were just destroying their hard work for nothing. Like, what is even happening? I didn't even notice his fucking hairline is right there. What is happening? How are you doing that with your hair? Oh, what artistic tactics you employ. Patterns of your moves, the minute details of your Pokemon's performance, everything you did was honed to perfection. A battle was, in a word, art. Indeed, if we could not call that a work of artistry, then nothing else in this world could be labeled as such. If I were to judge your work, I would say it passes my inspection, pass without exception. As proof of your artistic prowess, you may have my gym badge. We shall take a photo as well. I love this dude's fucking outfit and design. If they didn't show his weird hairline there, his design would be perfect. 10 out of 10. Like, I feel like when characters have fucked up weird hairstyles like that, you do not show the hairline. Ever. Their hairline is between them and God. If you possess 2 gym badges, it will be easier to catch Pokemon of up to level 30, and those Pokemon should follow your commands as well. To a fantastic trainer such as yourself, I would also like to offer this, a favorite of mine. Yeah, Trailblaze is a real good move. Inspiration is overflowing as if drawn from a bottomless well. Begin on a new piece at once. So excuse me, farewell. Goodbye, Brassius. Maybe get some sleep first? I feel like art is always better after you've slept. Like, a lot. Like, maybe a couple days of sleep for you, my man. Pardon me, would you be the dweeb I've been hearing so much about? Yes, I would be, sir. I love your outfit, too. I didn't even realize it, but his outfit tells you stuff. Just right off the bat. Nimona had mentioned there was a promising new face in the Academy. Yes, indeed. Oh, but I do apologize. I didn't mean to startle you by addressing you so suddenly. I'm Miss Hassel. I'm one of the Elite Four of the Pokemon League. I also teach art classes at the Academy. So do tell me, Ingrid, what compels you to collect these gym badges and strive to be a champion? My friend asked me to. I honestly don't enjoy the gym challenges as much as everything else in this game. Like, now that I know they can do other interesting things, why would I ever want to go back to just beat the 8 gyms? No. They'd better keep up having other shit to do in these games, because, like, the Titans and the Team Star bases are so much more fun. But, you know, I know they have to keep in the gym battles. I just want them to put something else in as well. My friend asked me to. Asked and answered, thank you. Naturally, there's no single correct answer. He gives this answer no matter what you answer. All paths lead to the great crater of Paldea, as they say. You know, your friend Nimona is the youngest to achieve champion rank in all Paldean history. It's entirely possible that such great potential lies within you as well. It sure does, Hassel. Should you continue striving to reach champion rank, you will one day have to battle me. You would be wise to train hard starting now. It would save you from experiencing the bitter regret of defeat. Oh, and do come along to my art class sometime. I'd be thrilled to have you attend. Thanks, Hassel. Love you, buddy. Yeah, apparently the Elite Four in this, region, kind of a joke, to be honest. Like I've seen like a video. I didn't watch it, but like it came up on my feed on YouTube. Of somebody like redesigning the champions team so that it was good. And that's how you just see that and you're like, oh, they made mistakes when they were making this game. Oh right, once you stop at one of these, both of them are open to you. Why'd I put it like that? That was a weird way to say words. Okay, so this is my next destination, but this is where I'm gonna end this episode. So if you want to see me take on Mela, she'll be next. Yeah, that'll be hopefully what we get to next episode. I might fuck around a little bit. It'll depend on how training goes. But what I'm hoping for is to beat Mela next episode. So yeah, if you want to see that, I put out episodes every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, although what comes out after this might be an episode of Coral Island instead, or actually... No, probably Coral Island, and then on release date, I might do an extra episode of Research Story in addition to my normal episode that day. We'll see. It depends on when 5 p.m. PST is for people in my time zone. But anyways, I will see you next time.